guys who bet big
and lose bigger.
This is the Desert Donkeys, presented by Golden Camel.
Welcome to Week 8 NFL football. Holy shit.
Madness this week.
Disaster last week.
Betting wise or just chaos, fantasy, everything across the board?
My fantasy, I went 2 for 3, and the one that matters, I won. So that was great.
That's all that matters. I saw you were in like a dogfight. I didn't see how it finished, but
yeah, I won. And that's funny that you say that because I text Pobre. I was like, dogfight. He's like 100%. It was going up, it was going down. And it was like 90% winning, 10% winning, 90% winning, 10% winning.
Well, because you guys both had guys in the last games, right?
Well, yes and no. He had Amon St. Brown in Goff, and that first drive they connected for a touchdown. So he went from like a 20-some% chance of winning to like 90. And then, I mean, we know that those lines are so stupid too. It's like you could have 4 or 5 point difference and it'll be like 70-30. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you know, when I was playing Wald last week, we were basically tied, but Chicago got the ball back and was going to go try to score, but there was horrible weather, and so they weren't going to pass the ball. The app didn't know that. It assumed that Chicago was going to throw the ball to get first downs to get in field goal range to win the game. And so it assumed I was going to win. It was 99%, and I was half a point behind him at the time. I got my half point with a 12-yard completion or something like that, but it said 99% for me to win. We ended up tying.
Oh yeah, that's right. You should have won though too. That dipshit dropped the ball.
The guy dropped the ball with nothing but green grass in front of him. There was and then I don't know how it affected. Caleb took the sack and then he took the 2-yard loss to set up the field goal.
Yeah.
I don't know how that affected his points, or I don't think it changed if I would have won or lost, but they were scary moments for me.
Jesus. That Monday, my week just started off awful. Everything I touched was shit last week. 0 for 5 Monday Night Football. Didn't like any of the games, but was in Vegas. Was like, okay, whatever, I'll bet. Tuesday, I was like, the Brewers have to win. They lost, wasn't even close. Dodgers are so fucking good. And then on that same day, I put a significant bet on the Mariners to win the World Series and Texas Tech. So, and then Texas Tech. Literally everything I touched was awful this week.
So your futures started to go sideways. Your that Texas Tech bet's still solid. I think they're going to still make the playoff.
I do too.
Barring any really stupid fuck-ups. They'll play in the championship, and hopefully we can get 2 Big 12 schools in there.
Yep.
There's obviously a chance that won't happen, but I think that the Big 12 is strong enough that you'll get 2 teams in. But I think if you get 2 losses, and then you're going to have to win it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to win with 2 losses.
There's still hope, but I wish I would have waited till this week because, they dropped, I think, 7 spots.
Yeah, well, now you just reinvest, right? No?
Scared money right now.
Well, Jimmy and I were talking about it. I think 10 ranked teams lost this week. A lot of them were ranked on ranks, so I guess take that for what it is. But 10 teams lost this week, and the team that you and I basically said that we thought was the best team lost at home to Louisville, Miami.
Yeah. But we did say that watch them lose tonight.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, because we videoed that day.
Yeah, yeah.
They dropped a ton. I think now they're number 9.
I mean, the problem too for them is that conference fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like now Florida State looks like shit. Clemson's terrible. It's like they're the only team that's in Louisville, and they just lost to Louisville.
Dude, can I tell you something about Florida State? So my Saturday was awful. Every game I touched was bad. Every game. Lost by half point. And then Saturday night, I'm watching Freaky Friday with my kids. And I was like, you know what? I was like, Florida State has to cover or go over or something. So I took them to go over and in the second half and to cover. and they were down like 14 at some point when I took them. Or they were down, I forget what it was, but I needed them to score the last touchdown. They had 3 chances at it, like 3 drives. None of them scored. On the second to last one, the quarterback took the cheapest shot ever, fucking knocked him out.
And they didn't throw a flag.
No, they threw a flag.
Okay.
The guy but he was dead.
But he was out.
Yeah, he was out.
Yeah.
Like he's still probably in concussion protocol. It was a bad hit.
Oh, wow.
So then their backup comes in, and I think he didn't do shit for one series, and then they got the ball back again, and they had like 13 seconds left. And they're on their 35. He gets sacked. He then throws like a 10, 15-yard out or something. They get out of bounds. There's 2 seconds left. And he throws another ball, and it's pass interference. No
way.
time left.
No way.
No. He throws a Hail Mary. They catch it at like the 3. And then they throw the ball, and we're on the 10, and then they throw the ball, and there's that pass interference. The ball's at like the 2-yard line. So, and my story might be a little bit mixed up, but so now
You have a real chance.
I have a chance. They're down 7.
Right.
And then if it goes into overtime, then the over's going to hit.
Yeah.
And then I have a chance of them covering too. So they fucking 0 time on the clock. Quarterback, they actually called a great play. It was a shovel pass to the trailing. He was like
Slaughter,
a
tight
slot,
end, yeah.
but like but he was like a running back, like a big dude. And he gets him like, oh, great play. And he goes to run, he gets drilled. And he literally puts the ball. I thought he was in. It was under review for like 7 minutes, and they're like, game's over. And I was just like, you got to be shitting me.
That's fucking brutal.
Brutal.
That was brutal. I mean, there were some wild games. That obviously, we were down here right next to the stadium for Texas Tech ASU. ASU's had that game in hand, obviously kicked more field goals than you want, and hence there was a comeback by Texas Tech. But then that game was like, oh shit, they need a field goal to tie it. They actually go all the way in, score the touchdown. But then Texas Tech has a chance with the Hail Mary. I mean, it was crazy.
Dude, that game was crazy.
That was a wild game.
Good for the Big 12.
Great for the Big 12. Great for Arizona State. I mean, this is great rebound after the horrible loss at Utah without their starting quarterback. I think that loss can be easily overlooked because he was out, and they were also playing in 40 degrees and pouring rain.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's really a problem, especially if Utah wins out. I did read a stat that Arizona State is the first team in college football history to play an undefeated team or a team with 1 loss in the first 8 games, or something like that.
Like every single game,
Yeah.
they were playing somebody.
And they do it again this week. They're playing Houston, who's only lost 1 game.
Yeah, they made a big comeback against Arizona. They were down 14 at one point. I don't know how late it was, but they came back and won that game. Yeah, they're a good team. It's going to be another tough one for ASU. Good thing it's at home. I think that they have a pretty solid home advantage these days with the fan base.
Yeah, the vibe down here is great.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, it's fun.
They stormed the field. Did you know they stormed the field after the game?
No.
Yeah, they stormed the field. Jimmy and I were in the office, and people were out in front of the office catching their Waymos, and there was a kid and his dad. I invited him in, gave the kid an Ollie Pop and his dad a beer. and
Great combo.
Yeah, and they're from New Mexico. It was the kid's first college football game. He's 12 years old, and he has video on his phone of him storming the field.
No way.
I was like, dude,
That's cool.
I mean, I get telling the story, I get chills, but I got chills as the little kid's like, he was so excited.
That's amazing.
They're big UT fans, but had an opportunity to go to the game here, and
Yeah.
what a game to go to, and for him to storm the field's awesome. Pretty cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, I think Arizona State, I mean, we've been saying it for weeks. They're a couple plays away from being really, really good.
And I feel like they were putting the game together this week. again, they didn't finish those drives, but they were in field goal range, in scoring range. You just got to finish those. Like you can't
count on a kicker.
Bro, you can't count on a kicker, and you can't count on field goals winning games these days. Like 3 points just doesn't do it unless it's the end of the game. And they got that left-footed kicker that you and I love to watch.
So stressful. Even when he's backing up, it's stressful.
Dude, I don't ever think a kicker's going to make it unless it's Aubrey for the Cowboys. But when I see a left-footed kicker going, I'm just like, oh god, this is going to go really bad.
Yeah, max bet he misses.
Yeah, everything's going to go wrong. The snap's going to go wrong. He's going to slip. It just doesn't make sense to me. It triggers me.
Yeah, definitely.
I think kickers trigger me.
There were 30 NFL scouts at that game.
Some big studs in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. The chaos didn't end, though, with college football. It poured over right into the NFL.
Jesus. My father-in-law, I think,
another perfect week.
Went 8-1.
He was, 6-0 last week?
Yeah.
And now, oh, wow. We're going to start tailing him.
Yeah, well.
Now, yeah, right now.
Yeah, now it's time to start fading him.
Yeah, exactly.
But he sent me all his plays, and I didn't bet any of them. And the 2 plays I played not to lose instead of to win. Yeah. I was looking at, probability, and I remember I told you I'm never betting the Jets again. Bet the Jets. They're the worst team in football.
Bro, I swear, it's like...
They're awful.
It's rinse and repeat. It's horrible penalties and horrible turnovers. Like, they just can't fucking... And you cannot play NFL football if you turn the ball over and commit penalties. You're not going to win.
No.
And now it's just like a virus. It's like they can't stop it.
It's so bad. And that, I always bet first half game, and I had the... who were the Patriots playing?
The Patriots were playing the Titans.
I had the Titans, and I was like, okay, well, if I just win the first half, and then the Jets started shitting the bed, I'm like, okay, well, if I split it, because the first half line, I think, was 3.5, and the Titans were up 7 or 10 in the first half. I'm like, okay. And then I look at my phone, and fucking Patriots scored 2 I don't even know how it happened.
Yeah, real quick at the end.
Yeah, and I was like, sweet. And then in the second games, I'm like, barely bet. Well, not even worth it. And I went 2-0.
Of course.
And so then I max bet
the Falcons?
Mariners and the Falcons. And I loved San Francisco. Loved them. And then I saw the line went from -1 San Francisco to +1 San Francisco. And I was like, ooh. Why is that line moving like that? Are the sharp guys on Atlanta? But dude, Atlanta sucks on the road and on grass. They are terrible. I knew that.
Yeah, they definitely looked bad. They made a lot of mistakes this week. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Thursday night though, we got one of the best football games of the year.
I didn't even watch it.
The Old Man Bowl.
Yeah, I didn't even get to watch it.
Bro, it was cinema. Both of them slinging the rock. It was unbelievable. I'm not joking. It was probably the best game we've had all year. It was back and forth. Rodgers hits a 76-yard touchdown to a tight end to take the lead, and then
tight end had a 76-yard touchdown.
Yeah, Freiermuth had 2 touchdowns. Then I think 5 tight end touchdowns, 2 from Freiermuth, 1 from Jonnu Smith. They have that, what's his name? The gigantic 300-pound tight end that they have for Pittsburgh. Hayward, or I don't know. Dude, he's 6'8", 300 pounds. He scored a touchdown, and then Fant had a touchdown for Cincinnati. 5 tight end touchdowns in that game. That would have paid a lot of money.
That would have paid a ton of money.
Dude, if you pick 3 tight ends on one team to score a touchdown?
That's ridiculous.
Come on. Obviously, the fucking Broncos. How about that game?
I'm so glad. I almost loaded up on them. That was the one game that my father-in-law lost. And I almost loaded up on him, and I was like, just don't do it. Thank God I didn't.
I took them on the live line when they were down 16 or 18 to 0. And then they were down whatever to 0. And I'm like, fuck, I should have waited.
And they were down 19 in the fourth quarter, right?
They were down. It was 27 or 24 to.
Excuse me.
It was 20 something to 8 when they made the crazy comeback. But they scored all 33 points in the fourth quarter. The Broncos did.
That's crazy.
That's insane, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, pretty bonkers. Obviously, the Chiefs are back.
Dude, the Chiefs look unstoppable. I mean, the Raiders look really, really bad, but the Chiefs they're getting. We said it last week. They're getting healthy. They're gonna get their swagger, and then it's just easy for them.
Actually, no, I do want to backtrack 1 second back to that Cincinnati game because you sent me a picture of it.
Yeah.
Our AI predictor on Golden Camel. It was anywhere from 5.5 to 7 point line, and the Steelers were the favorite.
Yep.
Our AI predictor was saying that the Bengals would win 61% of the time.
Yeah, I think it was actually more. Do you have it?
I can look.
I think it was actually more. I think it was like 63 or 65% of the time.
Whatever. It was right.
Outright win, not cover.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah.
It's had a couple of those that we both were like, hey, is this thing smoking something? And turns out it was right. We should have listened to it.
Jesus.
In good news, both of us did. If we would have only bet our favorite picks, we both won. You liked the Eagles last week,
Which I didn't even bet.
Yeah, and I liked the Colts.
Colts look good.
Dude,
do you know that they are the number 1 rated offense through 7 weeks of all time?
I mean, based on what we've seen and the numbers they're putting up.
I saw it. I saw it. Like the second one is like the Patriots of
that
1 year, and then I have it. It's on my phone. My phone's not on me, but I took a screenshot of it.
The Randy Moss year, I bet, with
they
the
are
Patriots.
the number 1 rated offense.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, but it's great. I think the Colts are awesome, and I got Jonathan Taylor carrying my fantasy for me.
He is killing it.
The crazy thing is Daniel Jones is killing it too.
Killing it.
It's not. It's such a balanced attack, and I think that's why obviously it is so dangerous. It's like the run's easy because the pass is dangerous, and the pass is easy because you can't stop the run.
Speaking of fantasy, we made it through another week of our guillotine league.
Well, I was going to say we had to because we took Junkins and he had 3 touchdowns.
He crushed it.
And you got ridiculed on XM Radio Live for taking a guy.
I don't know if ridiculed, but definitely questioned and some eyebrow raises. But now, and Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams didn't have a great game last week, but...
Yeah, riddle me this, because I actually had him as my starting quarterback. I was like, when the team wins 26-14, your quarterback should get you more than 5 points in fantasy. Or you'd think.
Yeah.
He'd get you more than 5 points in fantasy. Nope.
But they won the football game.
We
also, people on XM radio, they're asking about Olave. And now he's
turning up.
Yeah, he's been doing well.
Well, Rattler too. He's actually been kind of scary good, even though they can't get they're making all the games close. But he's playing really well, even though they're not winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bench again. I left Dart on the bench. He scored, I think, 27 points.
Yeah, he's playing good, dude.
I love watching him and Scatterboo together. It's just every week's a new adventure. And this week they've got a revenge game. They get to go back up against the Eagles, who they just beat a couple weeks ago on Monday night.
7 point line.
Yeah, I mean the Eagles look that what I say. I said the Eagles are due for a 35-point game. What did they score? 28. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, they looked a lot better. They looked a lot better against the Vikings. Wentz looked like he was throwing grounders. He was doing the Kaepernick thing.
Oh, dude,
Did you see some of his passes?
Yeah, and did you see some of his not pass when he didn't throw the ball? It's like, throw the fucking ball. The guy's wide open.
Yeah. I mean, they've got great wide receivers that do get open. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like hit the back foot and get the ball out of your hand.
Yeah, I mean, there was one at the end of the game where they're like, why is he waiting? I mean, this is the broadcasters talking,
Right.
and he's looking right at the guy. And it was like he was like trying to pump fake it.
Yeah. I saw a few of them. They replayed a few of them on, I don't know, if it was on McAfee or something I watched on Monday, and I was like, what is he doing? He knows what to do. And he's got two guys that are go get the football. Addison and Jefferson are two. They go get the football.
Yeah, and he got paid too.
Yeah.
Did he get like?
Well, he got paid.
I'm talking about originally.
Yeah. He got paid when he won with the Eagles. He took him to the Super Bowl, and then what's his name? Fultz won the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Remember that? He got hurt at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Foles.
Foles. Yeah,
We won that Super Bowl.
he's an Arizona kid, right? Like
He's Texas, but he went to U of A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
He went to
from
the same
Phoenix.
high school that the Saints quarterback, the really good one,
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees went to.
Oh, I think it's the same school that Stafford went to. Is he Westlake? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Foles went to Drew Brees's. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
So this week, so fantasy you won, fantasy I won. You're in a good spot in fantasy right now.
I'm in a good spot. You're in a better spot.
Yeah,
You're 5-1-1.
I'm in a great spot.
Yeah. Don't get cocky.
I know how to do it. I told you, I said it before. It's like the level of confidence terrifies me.
My second pick is even playing.
My first pick's dead. I mean, not dead, not like literally dead, but he's out for the year.
Yeah, he's not playing this year.
Hopefully, he'll play next year.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, this week, you want to start with college football, or you want to talk NFL?
Let's talk NFL.
A lot more interesting.
Well, week one, Thursday night, I like the Chargers. I think they're going to have a big night. The Dolphins, them and the Jets are the worst teams in football. And the Titans. I mean,
the Titans are, they've got rookie quarterback growing pains there that you can't throw a rookie quarterback into the blender with no offensive line. And
we need to write this down. So we need to journal this for next year and just bet against them.
Yeah.
Like, don't get into the fucking hype. Like,
it's so rare for a top pick to have massive early success.
Yeah, and
it's
just
more like the middle.
Maybe one of them, or not. I'm talking about like first rounders, not the top pick. First rounder.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. The top picks, those first 3 to 5 quarterbacks off the board, usually end up at teams that fucking suck.
Well,
That's
the
how they
top
got
pick is the worst team.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, it's like, yeah, he has the fucking worst teammates and probably bad coaching. So we should always bet against him.
Yeah.
And we should find what's his name from Washington that won the Heisman. I mean, last year he obviously crushed it. Quarterback for Washington. What's his name?
Oh, Penix?
No. Washington Commanders.
Daniels.
He obviously was the one last year that was winning games, but the reality is like typically the teams suck. Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he was terrible. I mean, now he's got a coach.
Yeah, now he's got a coach.
And they built the team a little bit more around him. So, yeah, totally.
We need a journal and write that down and just be like, all right, we won't.
No, we'll make the same fucking mistakes.
Yeah, we'll bet the over. We'll bet that money line. They'll lose by 400. What's your play of the week?
So NFL, I like the Giants on the points. I don't think they're going to win the game, but I also love the Broncos -3.5 at home against the Cowboys. I know the Cowboys have been putting up massive offensive numbers, but the Broncos defense is coming off of tough game there, and you think I'm crazy?
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Well, I feel like they're coming off of a crazy game with the Giants, and they talked all this shit about Jackson Dart, and he almost punked them. Now they got to like saddle up because they got Dak in a nasty offense coming into town. So I think that they'll get fired up proper and take the ball away from Dak. Dak will do Dak things.
Do the lines makers like the Cowboys? Why is it only 3.5?
I think it's just because they score so many points. Like nobody can stop them. They can't stop anybody either.
Yeah.
Their defense is not. I think their defense is close to last.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, let's see.
I mean that look at that Chiefs Commanders line. Kansas City's 10.5. I mean Daniels might be out though with the hamstring thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got hurt at the end of the game. It didn't look that bad, but he did went straight for his hamstring. It was just a kind of like an awkward tackle, and I saw him give a thumbs up, I think, to his mom as they came out of the blue tent, but they took him off the field. And obviously, usually a hamstring is going to be a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But Mariota's, I mean, he's decent, but 10.5 is a lot of fucking points on Monday night.
I like it. I like the Chiefs. They're like...
Well, now that they got everybody back,
yeah,
they definitely got some swagger back, I'll tell you that.
They definitely got some swagger.
I don't think Mahomes played in the fucking fourth quarter.
No, he didn't.
What did he get you? 280 yards and 3 touchdowns, and then they said, all right,
25 points.
Sit her down.
Yeah.
No more for you?
I mean, is he the number 1 quarterback in the NFL right now?
Bro, I think it's not even close, dude. He's
for fantasy, I mean.
Oh, I'm not sure on fantasy.
He's either 2 or 1. But I have Dak and him, and Dak is.
I was gonna say Dak throws.
They're like 2-3.
Because all he does is throw deep balls to. Now he's got Lamb back.
He loves the tight end.
Yeah,
he has Pickens.
And my running back Williams helps him have a little balance.
Yep.
They got the train rolling on offense. That's for sure.
So what's your pick?
My favorite pick. I'm going to go with the Broncos. I want to give an underdog though. I want to give an underdog, just because I think that's fun. So I was trying to talk myself into the Commanders, and I know I'm just going to get fucking screamed and laughed at by you on the next podcast. So I won't do that, and that's a big line too. I don't know.
How about the Steelers-Packers on Sunday Night Football? Packers are -3.5.
I mean, and Aaron Rodgers getting a little revenge.
I mean, I like the Packers, but that'll be a fun game to watch.
I mean, the Packers look so good to start the year, but they've been fucking so bad.
Dude, speaking of
offensively, I'm like, how are you guys not scoring 26, 28 points a game? Like,
speaking of the Packers, poor Arizona again.
Oh, God. They had it in the bag.
Every game they've lost by last second, right?
Yeah. It's
like last drive, yeah.
And or they've had a chance to win, and not. I don't hate the Bears on the money line either. At the Ravens, 6.5.
Because Lamar's coming back?
Should be back, I think. But I don't know if they get all their defensive guys back. I know they just came off of a bye, which obviously is very helpful.
Yeah.
But these guys their defense has been so bad. That defense has been terrible too.
Yeah. Like that line to me though, I like the Ravens. 1-5. Bears are 4-2. And the Ravens are -6.5. Like to me, like
if they lose, that's the dagger, right? Like there's no way.
Dude,
there's no coming back from that.
They're done.
Yeah. We got a World Series set up. Sorry to pour salt in that wound.
It's all good. How about that home run last night? Did you see it?
Yeah, Springer.
I mean, the Mariners were dominating that game. Dominating.
Dude, the thing is, like, it doesn't even fucking matter. They got to go play the Dodgers now. Like, the Dodgers are just built for the postseason. We haven't even talked about Ohtani's game. Like, that has to be, I mean, baseball's been around a long fucking time. But that pitching performance with 3 home runs, one of them out of the stadium, 10 strikeouts, I think he gave up 2 hits, and he hit 3 fucking jacks in game 4 of that series. Like, how do you even explain that?
He sold his soul to somebody. I mean, how do you do that?
Bro, how, like, it's in this day and age, the focus it takes to pitch in baseball and the focus it takes to hit in baseball, and at this level of baseball in the postseason where everything is magnified. I don't know what you want to call it, 10x, 100x. Everything is so much more intense. And he does that in the postseason.
So, like, think about that for a second. If he did that pitching performance and had 1 home run, you'd be like, dude,
right,
best player of all time. If he did that and had 2 home runs, you'd be like, we'd be saying the same thing. Like, this is the most incredible. He did that with 3 fucking home runs.
Bro, I don't even know how to even, like, it's so unheard of. It's hard to even, like, think about. Like, it's hard to even, like, try to comprehend what a performance that was as an athlete. It's just, he's one of one, worth every fucking penny of the $700 million they're paying him. I mean, he probably deserves another $20 million a year. I mean, seriously, if he can be a dominant pitcher like that, those guys are making $50 million. The best hitters are making $40 million. He should be a $90 million a year guy, right?
He's unreal. I actually met one of the Dodger owners on Thursday night. He owns the Commanders too. I think he's part of Magic Johnson's investment group.
Okay.
Really nice guy. But imagine that, like that's the ultimate dream, right? Like, make enough money that you can buy a sports team,
and then buy all the best players on that.
Yeah.
In that sport.
I mean, how good is that?
Yeah. I just listen. What Ohtani's doing is unbelievable. I just personally can't stand the Dodgers. And
we lived in LA.
Yeah, I know. Well, part of it's probably all of our friends were Dodger fans too, and it was just annoying.
Yeah, and us going to the World Series and losing every single play when we took the Dodgers in the over and it went Houston in the under.
Yeah. Yep.
I still remember that night. It started raining afterwards, and I was just like, what are you doing?
Something we've relived many times.
Relived it on Saturday and Sunday night.
Oh, man. Well, going back into college football, you talked a little bit about we talked about some of those games. Vanderbilt fucking shocked me. I did say that I think they could win that game, but they fucking dominated that game. LSU, the score does not represent what the game was. They were never really in it. I had Ole Miss. That looked really fucking good until it didn't.
Until it didn't. And what do we say? We said,
yeah, funny line.
Funny line.
And the Alabama one too, funny line.
And then they covered.
Yeah, easily. But they were also in a situation where there could have been a swing,
but it didn't.
But it didn't.
Yeah, it was a win the other way.
Yeah.
So here's the question. Is Indiana really good? I mean, it went on the road and beat Oregon. Is Oregon just maybe overrated? Or are they that good? Because all I could think of was last year when Indiana was like, what were they, 11-0 or something? And then they went into the playoff and they got absolutely fucking torched.
Well, remember they got torched, but then they made a crazy comeback. It was against Penn State.
I don't remember that part.
I'm pretty sure it was Penn State. And yeah, they were in the playoff and they were getting torched. And then they made a crazy comeback to make it like a 1-score game and lose with a little dignity. But they were getting their asses kicked. But they'd also gotten their asses handed to them by Ohio State in the Big Ten championship.
Yeah. So those two games, again, I don't recall the specifics of it, but to me, I'm just like, okay, they're good. They're just not there yet. Are they there yet now?
I mean, the thing is, we're not going to know until they get to the Big Ten championship. I think we looked at their schedule. They play no one. I think they might play Penn State. I'm going to pull up their schedule real quick.
They play UCLA, Maryland, Penn State, Wisconsin, Purdue. I mean, those are all
terrible teams.
Cupcake games.
Yeah. So they're going to walk right into the Big Ten championship, and they're going to play Ohio State. Or they should. They should walk right into it. And then I guess we're going to get our answer right there, because that'll give you the answer. I mean, I can't even imagine what that line would be. Can you guess what that line would be? If they played tomorrow, what would you say?
Seven and a half.
I was just going to say somewhere around 7, right?
Yeah. Maybe 9, 7.5 to 9. I mean, those are kind of like, those numbers are just whatever. They could.
Just because it's so juicy, I would have to take Indiana on the money line and the points. But
I don't think Ohio State is that great.
Maybe
I'm being fooled because I just don't want them to be good.
Well, there's a lot of parity in college football this year, obviously, with everything that's happened, with everybody being able to move around and the talent. There's talent all over the place. So there's that. And yes, they have a new quarterback who, I mean, he's definitely done some good things, but
who was probably a 5-star recruit.
Yeah, but they're also not scoring like 58. They're not winning 58-0. They're winning 28 or 34 to like.
Yeah.
And their defense is legit. Their defense is really good, but they're not putting up the offensive numbers that I would kind of think that they would be able to do against some of these teams. But I mean, we've got a long way to wait to see that game.
I would love to see the Big 12 just like keep winning. ASU, Texas Tech. I'm just so tired of all the other
hearing about the Big Ten and the SEC. And them getting 5 teams into the thing.
Yeah, I'm just over it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Well, there's been a ton of money put into the Big 12, so that's to start. Texas Tech, I think, spent the most money or got the most money for.
Yeah, they spent the most.
Yeah, so
they had 28 portal guys, I think.
Yeah,
and they returned their whole offensive. And I wish we had a fact checker behind us that, like, maybe in a couple weeks we can do that. I heard that their starting offensive line all returning, and none of them are starting because of all the recruits they brought in.
And they've been able to gel and do what they've done. That's the hard part when you replace those guys. It's like getting them to play as a team.
Yeah,
offensive and defensive, they both run into the same problem. This week in college football, though, we got some A&M at LSU. LSU doesn't. They're just not. They're not doing it.
Not doing it.
Shout out to Marco Jones, guy I played with. Anwan Jones' son got a sack in the game.
Oh, really?
He got in the game late when they were up, and he got a great sack.
That's fun.
Stud of a dude. He's gonna get a lot more of those in his career. I promise you that.
What do you think Alabama is to win the national championship right now?
Ooh, I don't know.
They're good.
12-1 maybe?
Let me see if I can look it up.
I mean, the favorite, Ohio State's got to be the favorite.
I'm telling you right now, they're not winning.
Well, I don't think they're going to win either.
Watch them win. We should probably max bet that they're going to win, actually.
This will be replayed in our faces.
Yeah,
over
totally.
and over and
Totally. Alabama is 6 to 6.5 into 1, depending on the site.
6-1. So who are the favorites right now?
Ohio State, 2.6 to 2.75. Then Alabama. And then Indiana's 8-1. Ducks are 9 to 10 to 1. A&M is 10 to 1. Georgia 10 to 12 to 1. Notre Dame 11 to 12 to 1. Hurricanes 15 to 17 to 1.
Ooh,
I mean, dude.
I like Miami.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think of like the value. Like, wasn't Ohio State a couple years ago not even in the top 8, and then they got into the top 8 and then won? Wasn't that like 3 or 4?
Yeah, it was. I think it was 4
years ago or something.
like that.
Am I making that up or is that true?
No, I think that's
I like
accurate.
to see like one of those teams that are just hovering around.
Around that 12 spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Miami should win out. They don't have anybody else, and they're gonna probably have to win. No, they might not have to win their conference championship. It depends who they're playing. I guess if it's them against Louisville, and they both just have one loss, they might not have to. But just because everybody else has so many damn losses,
Yeah.
you know, the losses are piling up everywhere now. Some of these teams are just based on what they have left, done. Missouri Vanderbilt this week, though, that's
a big one.
I just want to see. I want to see Vanderbilt keep winning because just seeing that Any Given Saturday show just made me a believer. And Diego actually went to my alma mater,
Yep.
New Mexico Military Institute, and he's a stud.
Yeah.
How sick would that be if Vanderbilt made the playoff?
Oh my God. I mean, it could happen.
It definitely could. I mean, they're in right now.
Sorry, I'm looking at something. You know what's hilarious to me? There's still a Pac-12 conference, and there's two teams
in it. You know how much they're making too? Because they do a split.
Yeah.
They do a conference split.
Yeah, they're
those two
crushing
schools
it.
are making so much
Yeah.
fucking money. They're like, we're fine. We're not going to join anything. It's not worth it.
Not worth it.
Are they going to join though, or what's
I don't know. They're probably looking at their P&L and saying, "Fuck this, we could suck."
Well, that's what I'm saying. They have a massive court case against the dismantling,
Yeah.
basically, of the conference. So much money in it.
So you don't think that sorry, I'm just kind of jumping around here, but where I'm watching baseball, you don't think that? Do you think that Toronto has any chance?
Bro.
Those bats are legit.
Of course, and if you want to see what I bet, I'm going to bet the fuck out of the Blue Jays. I'm going to bet the Blue Jays. I'm going to bet the over.
Dude, you know that I had it in there. Blue Jays 9-1 to win the World Series because they were down 2-0.
Yep.
And then I'm like, okay, Seattle's going to sweep them, and then Seattle lost,
The next
and I
series.
was like, oh man, I feel like Toronto's going to come back and win this series. So I looked at it, and it was 9-1. And then they obviously won the next game and then lost and then they won the next 2 games. But I mean, what is it probably right now? 2-1, maybe?
Well, I bet they're 4-1. I bet they're.
You think they're 4-1 to win right now?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dude, it's the fucking Dodgers, bro. This team is
They can't beat 4-1 though, right? Let's see. Let's ask that AI. We need Jimmy in here giving us some
fact check,
and
pushing buttons on us. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, the Dodgers are minus 220.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
So they're plus 180 or?
Plus 184. And then here, this is interesting. Hold on one second.
The fucking Dodgers are just built to win this shit. This is what and they got their guys. Their guys are healthy right now. I just think it's such an uphill battle for the Blue Jays. I mean, obviously, I think if the Blue Jays bats, if they can get hits and score runs early in games, I think they can stay in the games. It's when they go through the order twice with 2 hits, they're fucked. It's over.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they've got to score early and often, and then they can play with the Dodgers. That equals overs, by the way.
Of course it equals overs.
Well, I mean, what's better? I would love to see a game 7. I'll even put it this way: if we get a game 7, I don't care if the fucking Dodgers win. I just want to see a game 7.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a 5-game series. That shit last year sucked.
Here's some fun bets. Dodgers to win game 1, but to lose series, plus 700.
I was gonna say it's closer to 10-1, right?
Yeah. Blue Jays to win game 1 and win series is plus 300.
Who's home field? Is it Toronto?
Dodgers.
Dodgers. They got home field.
Wait.
Yeah,
It's Toronto.
I was gonna say. I thought it was if Seattle won, it was gonna be Dodgers, but if Blue Jays won, it was Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Dude, how fun would it be to go to Toronto for a fucking World Series game?
Oh my God. That'd be so amazing.
That I definitely do not want to go to Dodger Stadium, but I would love to go to Toronto for a World Series game. Those fans have got to be going nuts.
I mean, it has to be madness there.
Did you see? Did you get to watch the NFL games last night?
Yeah.
So did you?
Well,
see?
I watched the Lions game, and then I was with the kids. So
the Seattle game when the Toronto game went final.
I did see that.
Seahawks
all the
fans,
the laptops, and
Yeah.
they had the iPads out and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking for me too. I was like, because I was hurt. 'Cause I wanted Seattle to win, and I'm like, oh, I could relate to you guys.
You're feeling the pain?
I feel exactly what you're feeling right now.
Maybe a little more.
I probably have 10,000 reasons why I feel that way.
Oh fuck!
You know, it's what it is.
It is what it is.
You gamble, you lose.
You gamble, you lose. That's why you got this week.
Yeah, you just got to come back stronger.
I met a new friend yesterday who loves to bet the way that I bet. Makes 18 parlays.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I was like, what, like 6-7 parlays?
I love this kid. He's we're gonna have to have him on the show. He's in the Pike House. He fires like 8 to 10 teamers, $10 to win 12,000. And yesterday he had Mike Evans in a bunch of his things. I don't know. You said Mike Evans went down.
Yeah.
Did he have a concussion and a broken collarbone, or was it just a broken collarbone?
Something.
He broke his collarbone, but he also looked like he went stiff. I don't know if he also hit his head or not, but it didn't look that bad on his head. But he looked out and really hurt. Obviously, collarbone is not a fun bone to break.
No.
One of the most painful, I think, in the body. But yeah, he had Mike Evans in a bunch of parlays, so he was like, "Fuck!" And then he found 2 or 3 that he still had alive that didn't have him in them. He's like, "This one still looks good." I'm like, "Oh, I fucking love this guy." We gotta have him on the show.
I don't think I've bet one parlay all year.
Nothing to the over, nothing to the.
No. I mean, there's times I wish I would have. Why don't you give me here's the deal. Why don't you give me a favorite to the over?
A favorite to the over in the NFL?
Because I think that's a better chance of an underdog to the over. I always feel like when I pick a underdog to the over, it doesn't work out.
I mean, right there, my pick of the week, Broncos to the over.
Don't like it. I'm sure I'm going to risk my mortgage on that one.
Chiefs to the over if you like the Chiefs. I'm not saying I like the Chiefs, but if you do like the Chiefs to the over.
What's the over in that?
Well, actually, is anybody going to be back for the Commanders, though?
I don't know.
Fucking McLaurin's been out.
Yeah.
The other receiver, San Francisco.
Debo's
been out.
I think he's coming back, though.
Okay. I mean, it's been like Zach Ertz and...
Yeah, they don't look good, dude.
No.
I was on them against the Bears. Then they were covering, and then... Oh, man. I need to just trust my intuition. Because when, in that Monday Night Football game, when they were up 8 and covering with like 3.5 minutes left, and it was raining, and they had the ball. And I'm like, I should take Chicago to win right now. I was like, something weird's gonna happen. And then the fuckers fumbled.
He fumbled the
And then
handoff.
and then they come back and win. And I was like, dude,
It's your spiritual.
follow
your
my fucking spiritual guide. Not,
Yeah.
not that bullshit. I'm a winner.
You
Not
are a fucking winner.
loser.
Yeah,
a winner.
You got to, dude. There's something to that. Trusting your gut. Like if you have a feeling, there's a reason that feeling is coming. There's something to the intuition thing, bro. It's like Angie's been learning all about it, so I've had to hear all about it. And there's something to it.
I 100% agree.
So next time you get that feeling, do it.
Just do it.
Sunday at 125, Broncos to the over.
All right, there we go. I'm max betting Broncos to the over. I'm going to come in here Monday with a cowboy hat on and a wife beater and a gold chain. Broncos to the over.
Broncos to the over.
All right.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening. Try to make some money.
We're not.
Over and out.